to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be changing our throttle cable on one of these mini bikes. If it's your first time, thank you for stopping by and sit back and enjoy. But this is going to be a demo on how to put on one of these new throttle cables. Say you got a brand new Kuni carburetor, it doesn't come with one, so you got to figure it out. And your old one from when you were running a stock carb doesn't work. So you're going to go to get on the old Amazon and pick up one of these cables. I'm going to untie it and then I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Now we got her untied. Shoot. Dropped her on the ground because, you know, that's how we do it. Alright, this end is going to go into there, into the throttle. This other end, you got to hook up to your carburetor. And you're like, how do I do that? So this is your throttle slide. This is your turn spring. This is the cap. So, first, we're going to put it in the throttle. Because you have to get the proper tension on it, all that, right? So, I already pre-loosened this. Should just slide off for me if it's being good today. Yep, it's sliding off. Might want to loosen it just a little more. Because sometimes they're stubborn once you paint your bars. Okay, pull it on out. Should, you know, slide off with relative ease. If it's fighting you, just grab a screwdriver, start beating on it from this side a little bit. Okay, right, she's off. All gooder, right? Looking nice. Okay, got it off. All right, hooray. I'm gonna loosen these screws the rest of the way, but you're gonna need a Phillips screwdriver, okay? We got those two screws out. You have this white throttle assembly, right? It should just fall out when you pull it out, right? Go ahead, set it somewhere, preferably not on the ground, so that you don't step on it. Alright, then you're gonna loosen the old jam nut. You gotta keep this black plastic piece though. So, trick to get those out. You hit it on your gas tank a little bit, right? And if it doesn't pop out, you're gonna go grab you a flathead screwdriver. Sorry that y'all have to look at the sky for a minute. Grab you a flathead screwdriver. Shoot. Yeah, you're going to put it right in here, and you're going to pry it out. Be back once I get this out. It'll be easy. Alright, this is what that little black plastic piece looks like. Once you get it popped out, it's pretty easy. You get it out, right? Set it down somewhere. Don't lose it. Here, we're going to be reusing that piece. Alright, this is your new throttle cable. Can't put her in yet, because the old one's still in there. But it fell on the ground again, because it does. Okay, we just got this old one. Loosen her on out, you know. Loosen this nut. She loosen that nut. You can just twirl her off. Sorry for the bad camera angle, guys. Okay. Then, since it's zip tied to the frame, I'm going to just drop it over there. Okay? At this point, you don't need this. This is just hanging here because I don't have wire cutters out here. Okay. Then, we're going to get the new throttle cable. Stick her on through the hole here. Yep. You know. See, once you're at this point, tighten her on down. Here, let me go over here where the lighting is better. Yeah, you're going to tighten her on down all the way, because you don't know how long this one is versus the stock one. Yeah, bring her on down all the way. Are you stunned, bud? Are you stunned? Yeah. Alright, so once you get that in there, you're going to get the little black plastic piece back in there, right? Alright, there. You plop her on in there. Make sure the cable's in the guide. I don't know why it won't focus. It will, eventually. But in there, you got you a little guide. I'm sorry this is not focusing for y'all. There it goes. Shoot, the contrast is high. But there you go. See, it's in that little slot. Makes it nice and easy to move. Okay, you got her in. Right, you're like, hoorah, cool. Okay, you're going to drop the white throttle assembly back in there again. This piece. I'll be right back once I get it in there for y'all. Couple tips. Get her in there. Make sure it's resting on the black piece, not under it. But you'll know what I'm talking about when you come in here. It has to be resting on the top of the black piece. Then you want the throttle cable in there, right? All fine and dandy. Then we're just going to slide her onto the bars. See how finicky it's going to be for us. Hey. Whew, this one was pretty good. Alright. I know. I'm just that guy, man. Alright, once we get this down here all situated, it's just going to be those first few steps backwards. Okay? I'll be right back once we get her in. Dandy on there. It moves, you know. Right? It moves like the old one does. Okay, so now you got this bulb on the end. Like, what do I do that? What do you do with this? Right? You got it. So, you're going to feed the cap of your carburetor onto the cable. Shoot, all you can see is my hands. Sorry, y'all. Can't film, talk, and work on it at the same time. One sec. Sometimes they're a little pain. Alright, once you get her mostly inserted in there, I don't know if it's enough yet. It should be. I don't know if it's seated all the way. We're going to find out. Because if it is, good. If it isn't, I don't know. Oh, it wasn't. It slipped on a little more. See, you want to mostly cover the metal. Alright, you got her on there. Now, you're going to take this glorious return spring. One sec. I'm going to get it on there for you. You'll see why. It's a pain. Now, you see how I got it compressed on there? Now, we're going to grab this guy. Slide. Okay, and we're going to slip it onto this bulb. Like this. One sec. The cable slips into that slot. As you can see. You see that little cutout? That little circle piece? That's where the cable goes, right? There's only one way this slide can go in. If you feel down here, this side, on the choke lever side, there's a small divot. Now on this side, where your throttle screw, where your idle screw is, right here, there's a short one, okay? This side is going to slip in like that. You're going to get the short slot on this side. Then you'll just feed her down, nice and slow, until you find them, okay? Oh, sometimes it takes a couple tries. Okay. Oh, see? She slipped on down. And be careful not to cross-thread this, because that's not fun. So give me one sec while I tighten that down for you. They're all on there, tight, you know. Good. Then you're like, okay, all right. Whenever you play with your throttle, you want to take the air filter off, if you're running one. I do, because you can tell it's dirt out here. Set her up where you won't lose it. Then, whenever you move it, make sure it goes all the way up and all the way down. See, this is not carburetor setup video. I'll be doing a tuning video eventually when I figure out these things a little better. Because I have mine running, right? But I don't think I'm smart enough right now to teach someone. So, once I figure these out a little better, I'll do a little tutorial for y'all. Alright. Well, we're going to slip the air filter back on, make sure it's not full of dirt. And get you a little screwdriver, you know. It's the same tool we've been using the whole time. Okay. Click. Yep, that's torque spec, right? Then, biggest thing with these carburetors, saying you're brand new to them, use the fuel filter. Use the fuel hose, because it's larger. Get you a hose clamp up in here, on the tank. Use the fuel filter, because they're really finicky, because they're a Chinese dirt bike carb. They come off those little 125 pit bikes. So, they're finicky. You always have to be playing with them. But if you want to go fast, it's the only way. It's the only way to go fast for cheap. Because you don't want to be spending all day milling out your carburetor like I've done. Okay. Then you get her on there. Got all the throttle in the world. That concludes this tutorial. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Go do your carburetor. It's really easy. Quit stressing about it. Just get the part order up and go out and do it. At most, it's a 10-minute job. Alright. It took me 10 minutes and I've been talking the whole time. So if I can do it in 10 minutes, y'all can at least do it in 10. So, have a great rest of y'all's days. Please like and subscribe. Help me out. Leave a comment if you want to. I'll try to answer all of them because I'm a small channel. If y'all have any questions, leave a comment. I'll answer them. Please like and subscribe. Have a great rest of y'all's day.